So I talked about systems of learning, and it's very, very essential and important when you get in touch with programming or learn how to code, because um, programming requires a totally different way of thinking, right? And because it's very logical and yeah, it's pretty logical. That's it actually. And what helped me, besides the previous advice which I gave, which is to talk to yourself, is that you try to put everything into context, which means that, like you can see in the background, the pieces of puzzles which come together. But in the beginning, you have like 4 different small pieces, and they don't fit to each other. But step by step, you learn. You get in touch with so many different pieces, and at one point, you finally realize that piece 1 fits to piece 2, and then the puzzle shapes into its bigger form, and then you continue and put more and more puzzles together, like you can see in the background. And then at one point you understand way more, but to do that you also have to keep going. And that's why the other advice which I would give is to understand where you are heading towards to. Like that's why, like Blazer said before, do your research and all this stuff. But that also means and that you understand what you could do, because most people think, oh, programming, oh yeah, that's making websites or coding a robot, and that's the only associate. Oh my god, associate. I can't speak anymore. Like there,
Association.
yeah, those. Oh my god, yeah, you know what I mean with programming.
Yeah.
But programming is so much more. Like your washing machine also is like a computer, but just a very small one because there's a microcontroller inside. Or your whole display. I mean, it doesn't have any real firmware or something, but more hardware. But there's so much about programming, and I think that's something which people need to see first, so they know what kind of path they are walking, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So if people see the possibilities, it opens a like new field of view. And there was something I was gonna add, and that I think you mentioned in the last episode at the end, that people need to kind of speak to themselves when they're doing
yeah,
programming. And
rubber
what came
duck.
in my mind is, yeah, rubber duck. What came in my mind is like some beginners mostly they tend to like want to rush, like
Oh
they
man.
start today and tomorrow it's like, yeah, let's be let's build tic-tac-toe, let's build Facebook. Oh my god, please don't please don't say that. You fall in your face like hard. And like it's almost like, let's say you're in a competition of like in a track to run. You're so excited to run and you're like, yeah, let's go to the track, let's run. The race starts and you're off the mark and you realize that you don't even have your shoes on because you're in a rush so much. And you'll be like, oh,
Mm.
I thought I had my shoes on. But you don't. You're not even ready for the race, but you're already running. Like, man, please slow down, take a step back, look around you, put things in context,
Yeah,
read things as
internalize
they
the
are.
basics.
Yeah, yeah, internalize them, read things as they are, notice what you see, and actually understand. Otherwise you're gonna rush to run, you have your shoes on one leg, the other one doesn't have shoe, and you miss the basics. And you're trying to run like someone who's being chased. So like, oh my god,
Yeah,
come on
I know
guys.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes at work, I have like those slippers. I don't know if it's called like that, like those shoes which you wear at
Crocs.
home. Yeah, no, I don't have
Crocs.
Crocs at work, but it's more like a
Oh,
more.
flip
Uh,
flops.
no,
Flip
man,
flops.
just house shoes. I don't even know, but sometimes I just go like,
Nappers.
yes, whatever it's called, man. But I wear them at work, and sometimes when I'm so deep into my thoughts, I just walk out, and then down at the elevator, I look at my feet and I'm like, fuck, man, I have them again, and that's how you can just easily forget all of that, and that's why I always build a system. Like always build systems, atomic habits, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's wrap it up, man. See you in the next episode.